It is officially time for Empyrea and episode 7. So let's go ahead and get started.
Ah, there you are. It's time you learned a lesson about being thorough and following through with your responsibilities. Initiate. You heard correctly. You never signed your Arcanum rank promotion paperwork, so you're not officially an understudy yet. So here, sign. Done? Congratulations, blah blah. While we're on the subject of thoroughness, I hear you failed to submit your full post-Mirage report. Whatever you did in Mirage managed to pull several of the scholars' noses out of their books and get them all worked up about something. Old Baba Yaga's been ranting and raving even more than usual. I think she's even been crying. Yes, you should probably check on her.
Wizard, we have to hurry! Mallory! We have to save her! You have to save her. Grandmother Raven entrusted her to me, and I raised her like my own. I did my best, but she wanted to be a heroic wizard, like you. Empyrea. That's where Spider's taken my sweet Mallory, but Ione and some of the other scholars have a plan to rescue her. Please, after everything you've done, don't be cravenly now. The stakes are too high. Go ask Ione how you can help.
Now it seems as though we've got a few people here early. Love to see that.
Understudy, at last. Your exploits in Mirage, while impressive, have resulted in a situation we at the Arcanum find concerning. In an unprecedented occurrence, several scholars have paused their studies and convened to address Spider's increasing threat to the Spiral. We've learned that Grandfather Spider aims to recover his Chaos Heart, and that he plans to use Mallory in some way to do so. If the Chaos Heart is removed from its bonds in Empyrea, it will unravel the very fabric of existence. Needless to say, that would be bad. The Committee of Scholars has determined a mission to Empyrea is required, and that you should lead it. Do you accept this responsibility? Good. Head to the dry docks immediately. The Committee of Scholars will brief you on the mission. I will join you all momentarily.
Right before I go to work. Well, you have a good time too, Bubbly Production. Thanks for coming through. Just waiting on y'all today to stream. I had to do something today, right? But yeah, I'm going to try to stream tomorrow and Friday as well. And probably Saturday, but
As you enter the cavernous dry docks, your senses are assaulted by the smell of dust and the palpable anxiety of the busy scholars. But your eyes are quickly drawn to the extraordinary ship moored close by. You get the sense you've seen it before.
Impressive, is she not? It is hard not to admire Kabbalist aesthetics, even if their intergalactic navigational systems are less than stellar.
And you ain't gonna get those systems updated with weak puns. Get back to work, bub. Ignis and I will be there to help in a minute. As for you, understudy, now's not the best time to chat, unless you're here about the Empyrea mission.
Yes, sir, I am.
You're joining the mission? Great! Though I feel the need to warn you, Empyrea ain't exactly a toboggan ride down the hill. Raven created Empyrea specifically to keep Spider out. As such, travel and communications with Empyrea are exceedingly difficult.
Difficult, but not impossible. Raven shrouded Empyrea in a magical storm called the Aether, which shields the Chaos Heart from Spider. It even keeps Raven herself out. Unfortunately, the Aether doesn't seem to be a deterrent to the semi-divine, like Spider's children.
Recently, Ione received a jumbled message from the Empyrean city of Xanadu that leads us to suspect Spider's son, the Bat, is there. Then, one of our adjunct scholars decided he'd take it upon himself to go investigate, so he borrowed Spark's stream portal prototype.
Aye, and no one's heard from poor Medulla since. Oh, 'tis a right shame that. He seemed like a bright enough fellow, if not a wee bit impetuous.
Precisely why we are being extra meticulous now. There is no room for error with this mission.
Oh, hello there, Ione. We were just briefing the understudy on the particulars of the mission to Empyrea.
And you're just in time to tell them all about the ship. Come on, Ignis. Spark needs our help.
Very well. Come, understudy. Since the Arcanum's last voyage to Empyrea resulted in depressing failure, a more reliable mode of transportation has become priority 1. Thus, the great skyship you see before you. It's called the Spiral Arc. Does it look familiar to you? It should. Perhaps you recall seeing it referenced when you read The History of the Great Schism. Those who would become the Cabal built it as a lifeboat to usher them through the violent end of the spiral that they believed inevitable. After the schism, the Spiral Arc was forgotten, until a young man with an incorrigible interest in technology found it here collecting dust. As fate would have it, that young man, named Spark, hails from Empyrea and has dedicated his life to solving the enigma of Empyrean travel. And despite my many objections, he has volunteered to accompany you on this mission. He is also my brother, but that is inconsequential. You and Spark should become acquainted. Here, give him this ion dust he requested, and lend him any further aid he may require.
I guess depending on when I wake up on Sunday, I might be able to stream that day too, but we'll see.
There we are. The homemade world door is secured and ready for transport. You sure we shouldn't test it first?
This world door will serve as the initial stream portal link and what I hope will eventually become an Empyrean-wide teleportation network.
Ah, kinda like how a lead climber does that first free climb to install the guide rope, so everyone else can use it to scale the mountain.
I suppose so, yes.
Just gotta get that first anchor point down, right? Oh, hey there, understudy. Excuse me, I need to check the status of the hull.
Greetings, understudy. I am pleased that we may finally be formally introduced. I am called Spark. It is my honor to serve as your science officer for this mission. Do I detect the invigorating smell of ion dust? Excellent. Come, I will show you what the ion dust is for, and along the way, I can show you around the Spiral Arc. Please, follow me.
The shadow is better.
This is the Ark's main machine room, which I have retrofitted with a sublight stream drive engine. Ignis is smoke testing this stream drive now.
Spark, me boy. Your engine sure is impressive, but I can't seem to get her to spool up to maximum warp.
Have you tried increasing the aperture of the fission intake?
I'm giving her all she's got. I just can't do it. I need more power.
Intriguing. It will take some time for me to properly diagnose the issue.
I trust you'll figure it out, Spark. Now, if that's all, I've another mission-related task I need to tend to.
Yes, of course. Thank you for your assistance, Ignis. Understudy, we should make haste with the tour. These stately doors lead to the surprisingly spacious living quarters. Say what you will about the Cabal, the ensuite lavatories are far more comfortable than those here in the Arcanum. Moving on.
Okay, bro.
This is the emergency escape pod bay. The pods are superfluous to our mission, but removing them all would require too much effort.
I guess we'll leave them in place then. Who knows if we'll need them.
Here we find the heart of my intra-ethereal navigational guidance system, the Lux Capacitor. It uses quantum photon superpositioning to breach nanospace, allowing the Ark to travel through the stormy ether subatomically. Its design came to me after I slipped and hit my head in the aforementioned cramped Arcanum lavatory. Shall we continue to the bridge? Our tour comes to its conclusion here, on the bridge. There under the main viewer is the Cyclolabe. It will help us plot courses through the ether, a storm compass, as it were. And we will end the tour with the one detail technology cannot update, the captain's chair, rather, the person in it. Without a sky captain experienced in ethereal travel, the chair and this mission are utterly futile. Fortunately, the scholars have this issue mostly figured out. It would be prudent for you to check on that. I really should get back to work.
That is an insane statement, Godzilla. I think that's going to be our pin for this stream. Oh, Empyrea Part 1. Now I gotta pit maneuver a family of 4. You hate to see it. Probably should have let them mark at the dry dock, but whatever. I honestly really like Empyrea Part 1. Like, I know that's a hot take, but I do like it.
About time! We should have told Spark to skip the lavatory tour. Listen up, we need to discuss the recruitment of the Sky Captain. The mission requires a Sky Captain with experience in Empyrea. I'm sure we don't need to explain how limited that selection is.
There is only one such person known to us scholars, a wharf rat of dubious reputation, by the name of Captain Taylor Coleridge.
You remember him, right? As we understand it, you and old Coleridge met in Chrysalis a while back.
And we're hoping that relationship will help recruit Coleridge to this mission. He's not my first choice, but he'll have to do. Our intelligence has tracked him to Polaris. I'll mark the location on your map.
Captain Cool Ranch is essential to the mission. Whatever it takes to convince him to help, you do it. Whatever it takes.
Hello. Welcome, Anthony Lifecoin. It's good to have you here. This is my On a Budget series where I just want to play without buying any crowns or packs or none of that, just membership.
Quelle chance! The hero of Walrusburg arrives in our time of need. The crooked inspectors are harassing my husband in the stockroom. Help him!
I got Jazz in here now? Interesting. Oh, that's kind of demonic.
Silence! We've given you multiple warnings, Coleridge, yet we continue to receive reports of rats in this establishment. Clean up or pay up!
Ye feather-brained fish flingers wouldn't know a rat if it were standing right in front of ye. We ain't bribing ye without a fight, yeah!
Was that a threat? According to Law 401-861B, threatening a city official is a capital offense. Prepare to be punished. Who are you?
Wizard, how ya been? What brings you? Actually, what do you say ye help me swap this scum out of me stockroom? Then we catches up.
Been hearing a lot of buzz about Rainbow Serpent and Peeve, spells existence since Waller dropped. Why is it getting fame now? The main thing with it is it's something with the fire matchup, because King Art will get a heal over time, and yeah, so what happens is if a fire, King Art's a balance, and the balance can use Rainbow Serpent to put on like a 60 weakness, and also get like a 30 blade for themselves. So it's just something that the balance can like feed off of. But I personally don't think it's that great. Alright, I'm gonna blitz them before my blades get deleted. Eating tater tots right now? Hell yeah, Nathaniel. Love to see that. What's up, William 2? Does that imply the existence of a William 1? Commons is so wild, don't bore it. I got you. Honestly, Fire Wizards had it coming, King Art is broken. It kind of is. It's a very, very strong card. But to be honest with you, it's mostly just the concept of being able to remove all those shields at once. That's the main thing with it. Oh, this dude really wants to stun me again. 60% shot gauge. What's the flame flirting right now? That's mental. Eight shields is diabolical, it really is. I, for one, thought Elephant was fine. Could just be me, though. This is the Mantle Phoenix. Yes, there it is. Which do you prefer? Sunbird Path B as it is right now, or the OG Path B that extended dots? I don't even know, bro. Because, like, extending dots is very mental. But dude, 90% mantle, love that. But the current Sunbird is just not good right now, like at all. Oh yeah, Elephant is okay because it splits some of the damage with a dot. It's not all burst looking art. Yeah, I guess. What Fire needs is like a big burst hit. That's the main deal. Traded all my fortune points for lore spell elements, got like 100 of each, and I'll be honest, after doing that whole thing with randoms, that was not worth. Yeah, I would imagine not.
Oh, Coleridge, I did not know you were friends with the hero of Walrusberg. Perhaps I was
a bit overzealous.
Upon further inspection, I officially declare this establishment healthcare compliant. Au revoir!
Thank the 70 seas ye wandered in when ye did, old friend. Come, let me pour you a tasty tiki drink on the house.
It's this bad, right? Yeah.
Mon amour, what happened? The vile inspectors, they ran away so fast. Was Escoffier crying?
And all who heard should see them there, and all should cry, beware, beware! The crooked inspectors won't be bothering us anymore, me love.
C'est magnifique! The hero of Walrusberg strikes again. I will pour for you our most popular drink, a poisson colada.
Yeah, sounds as though we've both led exciting lives since we parted last. Come, let us swap stories over tropical-themed novelty beverages. What's that? You didn't come here for a tasty tiki drink? You want me to captain a skyship to Empyrea? Absolutely not. The fate of the spiral is at stake. Answer still no. Sorry, I'm done sailing. I am a small business owner now, and a husband. Besides, even if I wanted to help, which I don't, I wouldn't be of much assistance to ye. Me exploits in Empyrea came purely by accident. We happened upon Empyrea because I got lost searching for the storm gate to El Dorado. We only made it out thanks to a child's lucky guesses. At least that's what they told me happened. I was knocked unconscious in a shipwreck. Woke up days later, docked at some strange library. The navigator from that fateful journey was really the one most responsible for piloting the ship the entire time. That navigator is actually a sky captain in his own right now, and an adventurous one at that. He goes by the name of Captain James T. Pork. As it happens, he and his crew passed through here but a few days ago. They were heading to Azteca. said something about an asteroid. If you tell Pork there's glory to be had, he'll join your cause, no matter how perilous the journey. Look for him in the Zocalo. Oh, and if you happen to run into our dear friend Old Cobb, do send him this way. Tell him he'll never have to pay at the Radadiki.
How many Coleridge's staff, by the way? Facts. It does look kind of cool.
You there. Got a second? Please, it's an emergency. Life or death. So, are you a powerful wizard, or do you just dress like one? You are? Great. Whatever powerful wizard stuff you're up to is gonna have to wait. My captain needs your help. Follow me. Here's where the frenzied she-beasts captured him. I'm no good in a fight, but I'll do what I can. We just gotta hurry.
Crying Sky Shrine.
Beans, my trusted companion. I knew you'd bring help. Get me out of here before these morosely magnificent priestesses sacrifice me. The one with the soulful eyes and the flawless, scaly skin has the key to the cage. Careful, she bites.
Only the worthy may enter the shrine to the crying sky.
Raid reference? I assume you don't want to see? Nah. I am A-okay as it is. This world really starts by revisiting Azteca, bro. Yeah, Empyrea seems to get a lot of hate. I kind of don't know what's with that. Crying Sky Raid flashbacks, absolutely. Bad memories, bro. Part 2 is far better. I agree. But I don't hate Part 1.
Enough! Such unrest only further angers the crying sky. Here's the key to the cage. Just promise you'll take the big man far away.
Oh, don't pretend you won't miss me. Beans, you heard the lovely lady. Let me out of this cage. We've got places to go.
Darn it, James, I'm a doctor, not a locksmith. Wizard, would you be so kind as to use the priestess's key to let Captain Pork out of his pen?
Freedom at last. I warned you, captivating captors, that my crew would come for me. There will be no sacrifice this day.
What? We never planned to sacrifice you. We locked you up to keep you out of our personal space while we pray.
Thanks, Kameka. Very cool.
And that only caused you
more grief, didn't it? Who all is here? I think that's Yatasha over there in the back. How are you gonna do Medulla solo and Titan's Trident? They're Mickey Mouse bosses at this point with standard mode, so I'm honestly not particularly worried. Both need to be challenge mode. Hell no. I like how Medulla is much more easier to solo now, but I'm gonna miss his old cheating voice lines because ain't no one want to do challenge mode. Yeah, that's real. If he had like some cool drops, maybe, but that's it.
I can't thank you enough, Wizard. Your timing is impeccable. The name is James T. Pork, captain of the sky ship Endeavor. Charmed, I'm sure. I assume you're already acquainted with my chief medical officer here. I don't know where Beans found you, but I'm glad he did. Thank you both.
It was more like the wizard found me. They just dropped everything and ran headlong into battle without flinching.
Impressive. I could use someone like that on my crew. Interested, Wizard? Great. First things first, we should probably leave Azteca. Now. But don't worry. A new mission will find its way to us. They always do. What's that? You know of a mission? Empyrea, you say? To save the spiral. No. My precious Endeavor, though a strong ship, will never survive the stormy Empyrean ether. What? The Arcanum as a ship? That's different. We're in. Beans...
Oh. This happens a lot in R3.
The Arcanum as a ship? That's different. We're in. Beans and I will secure provisions and meet you at the Arcanum. I remember the way.
Prepare to be mind meddled? Yeah, I do remember that one. That one was iconic. Confusion Chief was so annoying. Port Carry Park 1. Yeah, I kind of like his character. Can never sit and listen to dialogue. That's why you've got this series. Yes, sir, absolutely.
Hey, understudy! You're finally back!
But where's Coleridge? That no-good, cowardly rat! This makes me unhappy. Extremely unhappy. The spiral is doomed if we don't find an experienced sky captain.
Oh, the wizard found you an experienced sky captain, ma'am. Captain James T. Pork, reporting for duty. The doorman, Fitzhume, showed me in.
Nice to meet you. So, you've sailed the stormy Empyrean skies.
Actually, he has. And rather deftly, too.
My reputation precedes me. You're Nimbari, no? I loved my short time on Numea. Wizard introduced me to your enchanting friends.
We have met, Pork. My brother and I were aboard Coleridge's ship that you navigated out of Empyrea. It was you who delivered us here.
Blue girl? All grown up, and what about little blue boy? Have the years here in the Arcanum treated him as well as they have you?
Yes. Spark's maturation has made me proud. As he will be the mission's science officer, you two should reacquaint yourselves. Understudy, while the crew prepares for takeoff, Velma von Venkman has requested a word with you in her office before you leave.
Best NPC is Divum or Sir Pike Delago. Yeah, Divum's a good choice. And a popular one, too. I like Ozzy a lot, though.
Well, if it isn't my favorite partner in Shadow. I know, I should have reached out, but I've been busy chasing shadows. Literally. From what I heard, you've been chasing shadows of your own. You've got quite the grandfather spider situation on your hands, don't you? You'll need to be prepared for whatever spider throws at you next. That's why I've created a cool new shadow spell, the Shadow Trickster. Just collect the essence from the Shadow Trickster that I've corralled in the Shadow Training Room. Then I'll use it to teach you the spell. Oh, this probably goes without saying, but don't trust anything the Trickster says. Just get the Trickster essence and get out. Good luck!
Quick question, tater tots or french fries? Definitely fries. Not even a question. Fent? Yeah, actually I agree with Blaine. Fent is way better than french fries.
Who's there? Oh, you look kind and decent. I'm an innocent captive. Please help. Bah, you're not buying any of that, are you? Venkman said you were clever, so I'll be straight with you. I could have escaped this rinky-dink study hall at any time, but I wanted to meet you. Grandfather Spider will reward me handsomely for bringing you in. He might even let me keep your head as a trophy. Let's play.
You just know this guy wears black Air Forces. What's up, Brumine? If he juju'd me off the rip, I am going to scream, okay? Like, I have him powers and all that, but still, that's fucking stupid if he did that. Fentfold Friday. Gods of O's Wednesday. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Okay, so it looks as though we are actually going to need this. And probably a couple of these. Very epic. You have saved my life. Absolutely, Lo. I got you. 100% of the time. This is definitely a hand that I have. There are times where I genuinely just like consider like just getting bubble and frenzy up and then spamming hits. I feel like that would be better sometimes. Not the instant log, bro. Think he saw us. Yeah, bro. This the Shadow Trickster. You know, he's just in a guild that uses Glowbug Squall a lot. So that's what's going on there. He's a filthy cheater. What are you doing? There's nothing to do, Granddad. You do what you can. Absolutely. Can you say Cardi drop I Am Music? He's not going to do that. He just isn't. Alright, that is why we keep these blades. I'm starting to think maybe I should have, okay, I'm gonna use this one first. I'm starting to think I probably should have used Woolly Mammoth just in case he knows some crazy, like, Juju or V-Plague type beat. Shadow Trickster really to be Q sniping? Yeah. Just be like that. Seen Jacob Roseblade's rap battle in history and you need to hit him up for the collab? Yeah, bro. The Ratbeard diss track. Alright, this guy got a shad off the chain, so we're gonna try blade. Yeah, man, the Shadow Trickster is just in a really sus guild. He's in the Deathly Tricksters guild, bro. Very glad that I LE bladed right now. It was a big brain move. How many pips does he have? Yeah, he can still bug. So I will just yeet him away. Brisk.
Ah, fine. Do what you will with my essence. Grandfather Spider will release me when he destroys you. You and this disgusting spiral.
Okay, bro. It's not that deep.
You've got that smug, I just wiped the floor with a Shadow Trickster look, so I'm guessing your little jaunt was a success. Alright, you got the essence. Now here's the trick with the Trickster. Cast this little spell, you take on his form, and his skills. I hope that spell serves you well in Empyrea, Wizard. I'm glad I was able to teach it to you before you left. The other scholars might not trust me enough to include me in their little committee, but I couldn't just sit back and not offer to help. Well, I guess I should get back to work, and you should get going to Empyrea. Oh, and feel free to tell Ione and the others how helpful I was.
Level 124. W's. Remember when Putrefaction had -40 chromatic weaknesses? Dude. That must have been an insane time. I mean, I'm glad I didn't play back then. And Betrayal being 40% chrome traps, yeah. Couldn't do anything without it getting turned into like a crazy buff. Will you be taking a step back from Wiz after the walkthrough is over? Don't know yet, but signs might point to yeah. What pet is this again? Wood Golem. Right. Where does it drop? Interesting. I always thought it'd be cool if that pet gave like a crazy card. Like something useful. Because it looks so goofy and basic. When Troll would summon a minion. I did play in those days, and dude, Myth Ward became meta because of it. That was how bad it was.
At last. I was becoming anxious. The Ark is fully updated, loaded, and prepped for takeoff.
As is the crew. The course is set and we're ready to take our positions.
Excellent. Oh, there's just one more thing. Ignis, if you would.
Right. I fashioned a special outfit for you, understudy. It should provide at least a wee bit of protection against the Empyrean storms. I made you one too, Spark. Sorry, Pork and Beans. I only had time for these badges. But hey, at least you all kind of match now.
Thank you, Ignis. Your gift means a great deal to me. I will say a figurative hello to Empyrea for you. And
just see to it that the mission succeeds, brother, and try not to die. That would make me sad.
At least we'll look the part. Crew, to your positions. Wizard, we'll leave on your mark.
The time has come, understudy. Are you quite ready? Good. Remember, aboard the Ark, Pork is in charge. But that authority transfers to you the minute you land in Xanadu. From there, you must locate my contact, Ziggy Stardust. She should be able to help you track down Mallory and the Bat.
Take care, understudy.
Safe journeys. Oh, and watch out for sky squids.
Just go.
I will be feeding all of this stuff to my pet promptly. Gone. 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 Perfect. Love to see that. I do remember Devo using Trickster on his bow. Didn't last long. Yeah, I mean, it's good with spells like Lore Master and even Ice Elemental, really, but it's just the you gain a useless stat and you give up an extremely important one. So,
are we ready? All right, crew, it's go time. Wizard, would you do the honors of initiating the takeoff sequence on the systems console?
We are all systems go, Captain. Ready for takeoff.
Excellent, Mr. Spark. Initiate the photon propellers.
Photon propellers initiated, Captain. We have liftoff, sir.
Take us out, Mr. Spark.
We are clear. All systems nominal, Captain. Shall I spool the stream drive for warp speed?
Absolutely. And point us toward Empyrea while you're at it.
Already done, sir. The stream drive is spooled. Entering warp speed now.
Take her in, Spark. Headlong into the storm. Listen to this kitten purr. You've built quite an impressive sky ship, Mr. Spark. Quite impressive indeed.
Thank you, sir. We are approaching the Empyrean Stormgate in 3, 2, 1. We have breached Empyrean airspace, reducing stream drive to normal speed.
Whoa! The Empyrean ether. Just as mean and nasty as I remember. Brace for impact!
We have sustained catastrophic damage. The shields are failing. There must be something wrong with the Lux capacitor.
We're losing altitude. Pull up, man. Pull up. Pull up!
Should be fine. Glad you could join us, Wizard. Just take it slow. You've been out in the cold for a while now. How do you feel? Can you walk?
Apparently. Can I talk to you, Beans? There we go.
That's it. Nice and easy. I ran a full diagnostic on you while you were snoozing. The good news is you're gonna be fine. The bad news is you're in Empyrea. The ship took a knockout punch to the chin. It's bad, real bad. The jewel inside that cyclo thingy looks even worse. The captain's gone outside to look around, and I haven't heard much from Spark. I assume he's okay. Hard to tell if he's concussed or just weird. I've got to salvage my medical supplies. Can you run down to the hold and see if Spark's all right? He'll want to know about the cyclo what's-it.
In answer to your query, I am uninjured. Unfortunately, I cannot say the same of the Ark. The crash was certainly unexpected. The ether storms have intensified since my sister and I were smuggled out of Empyrea. I can only speculate that the conflict between Grandmother Raven and Grandfather Spider is somehow amplifying the storms. Most intriguing. The crash damaged the hull beyond repair. The ship will never fly again. We may, however, still be able to use our escape pods to reach Xanadu. I require a working cyclolab and lux capacitor to modify a pod. Our capacitor is intact, but apparently our cyclolab is broken. We cannot leave this island until the storm jewel in the cyclolab is replaced. Captain Pork is outside. You can help him search for a new one.
Well, we made it to Empyrea, but can we make it to Xanadu? The good news is, I know where we are. This is Ariel. We landed here on my last trip with Captain Coolidge. The bad news, it's not a very hospitable place. The jungles inland are very dangerous. Last time we ran into trouble. Not all of us made it. You tell me we need to repair the cyclolab. But first things first, let's see if the world door we brought made it through the crash.
Sure, Pork. I got you.
The world door's working perfectly. We can get back to the rest of the spiral. But that doesn't get us any closer to Xanadu. The ether storms wreck ships here all the time. Their wind stones might serve as a replacement storm jewel for our broken cyclolab. Ah, that wall wasn't there when I came here last time. And neither was that village. It looks like some castaways settled down here in the meantime. The castaways may be able to give us a windstone for the cyclolab. Let's go check out this village and see.
I'm glad to see your shipwreck had survivors. Welcome, strangers, to nowhere. This is your home now.
Thanks for the welcome. But we will be leaving as soon as our ship is repaired.
Once we all felt as you do, but no one can leave the Isle of Ariel. Speak to Prospero, our elder. He will explain.
Welcome, newcomers, to your new home. You need windstones? They are gone. We have recovered all of the windstones from the shipwrecks and given them to the master. He had need of them.
This master, is he the reason you can't leave? Is he keeping you prisoners here?
Of course not. The master is our protector and provider. He keeps the beastmen away so that we are safe. From his tower in the jungle, he sees all. He saw your ship crash and will no doubt come to greet you. Ah, here he is now.
Kubla! Is that you?
My name is Khan. Pork, I see you still remember me. I cannot help but be touched. I, of course, remember you. Wizard, if you have come here with this cowardly oaf, you are doomed. He will give you nothing but pain and betrayal.
Khan, listen to me. I thought you were dead. I never would have left you.
Don't insult my intelligence. Why are you here?
We're on a critical mission to save the spiral, but our ship crashed here on the way to Xanadu and...
Xanadu? Don't taunt me! Driven by dire need, I left my throne and beloved city, trusting you and your hapless captain to bring me to the Arcanum. Instead, you marooned me here. And now, years later, with who knows what horrors unleashed upon my beloved home, now you sail back to Xanadu!
It's true. Khan, we'll take you with us. We'll take you home. All we need is a storm jewel. We can escape this place if we work together.
A storm jewel? I had one once, years ago, when I tried to build my own ship to escape this wretched place. The Beastmen stole it from me. Caliban, chief of the Beastmen, he has it now. You will never get it from him. You are trapped here, as are we all. Now, if you will excuse me, I must return to my tower. I must prepare, you see, to take my sweet revenge against you.
Khan, wait! Khan! My past is catching up with me. Khan was aboard Coolidge's ship years ago. We were taking him from Xanadu to the Arcanum. But the storms ravaged our ship. We stopped here for repairs. Khan and I went into the jungle for supplies, when suddenly we were attacked. In the melee, Khan fell into a rocky crevasse. I was sure he was dead. I somehow evaded the beastly attackers and retreated to the ship. Those beastly creatures, they must be these beastmen Khan was talking about. They have the storm jewel we need. How can we get it from them?
You cannot. The Beastmen were here before us, before Khan, even before Sycorax, the great witch the Master defeated. They are terrible enemies. Caliban, their leader, rules them with an iron hand. He has a magic stone that controls their minds. His fortress is unassailable. But there is one among them who might help you. An outcast called Crusher. You will find her cave in the jungle.
Caliban's magic stone. That must be our storm jewel. We've got to get it from him. Go find this Crusher. I'll stay here and see if the villagers can help us in other ways. Find me when you're ready to take on Caliban.
Good luck, wizard.
Extract farming stream? Hell no. Never going to happen. Damn, I got a lot of chat to catch up on. Is Wiz still popular? Yeah, added you in chat. It is still somewhat popular though, for sure. And I'm gonna go get the Zeke quest as well. In a Vlad TV interview, Kodak Black said he got Let Me Drive the Boat from the beginning of Empyrea. I could see it, to be honest. That's bars.
What? Wizard? It sure is nice to see a friendly face here in, wherever it is we are. I could use some help. See, this owl gal, Hootie, from Avalon, she hired me to collect some blowfish from the Tradewind Skyway, and I caught her a whole mess of them. But as we was sailing back to Avalon, out of nowhere, the ship's captain starts hollering about a wormhole, and everything went haywire. Now, I didn't see no worm, but I did see our ship get ate up by an electromagnetic rift in space-time and spit out in the middle of yonder storm. It flung our skyship and all its cargo, including them blowfish, every which old way. Poor Hootie's gonna be devastated. So, if you happen to spot them blowfish during your travels, could you scoop them up for me? I sure would appreciate it.
Oh, I'm ever so glad to see you, Wizard. I was out collecting flowers for the Royal Museum, as I do, when our expedition became stranded here. But I intend to make the best of the situation. The nice folks in the village told me a sizzling tale of a legendary native flower. It's called the Crown Imperial. They say its blossoms glow like fire. That's a feature exhibit kind of flower, dearie. Now you know me. I'd be happy to wander around this exotic locale in search of Crown Imperials, but I can't seem to find reliable transportation.
You don't have a car in Empyrea? Wow, you're poor.
But you always seem to find a path through the weeds, don't you? If you manage to traverse Empyrea, could you pick Crown Imperials for me?
Why don't these doomers just use the friendly players tab to port out audio jungle? I'm saying, bro. Audio jungle. With like a British voice. We are doing Dragoon farming. He thinks Dragoon stream is optional. Hey, bro. Kind of is. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get any goon gear. The boots are maybe like the only part, or the only piece that I think would be somewhat worth it. Because they're really strong, but I mean, it's really not that big a deal. I can get by with what I have.
Go away, puny human. Crusher, crush you.
The trash man cometh. No, now I'm starting to get PTSD. Wait, you're Bartleby's scion? But please, your rancidness. I'm sorry I didn't sell enough fentanyl to children. I'm sorry I didn't traffic enough fentanyl into Wizard City, your rancidness. Goon Gear's wild, bro. That's what people called it before, too. But now, apparently, you know, the word has an entirely different meaning. So, that part's not my fault. Football and community know for dragging an extra farm stream. Options are yes and yes. Bro. That is mental. I do not think I'm going to be doing that stream. Especially because my membership is probably going to run out like right after I record the last episode. Please, your nastiness, don't deport me. I was one of the good ones. Bro, that might be worthy of a Fell For It Again award. Getting used to me and you was a gangster and me you're just a wanker. Hate to see it, really. Alright, we're at 83%. Wait, unless she dies to Lash, which she might. Oh my god. That's so Looney Tunes.
You're not so puny after all, human. What you want? You're sick to steal from Caliban? I hate Caliban! You want to bring Caliban down? I'm happy to help. Caliban, he cast me out of tribe and threw our son Wesley in the monkey spider cave. Terrible! You must help Wesley. Monkey spiders will eat him. Please, bring him back. Then we get Caliban.
Oh, dude. PK even has, like, a spinner here. That's crazy. Why does every boss know Shadow Magic? It's supposed to be this ultra rare concept? I'm saying, bro. We will be farming Kabbalah boots this stream. Bro, I don't know if I've told y'all, but I tried to get, the ice Kabbalah boots back when like they were the best, like before part 2 dropped, and I just never got them. Never. Kind of mental.
You there! Help! You're a human? What are you doing in the jungle? My mother sent you. That's great! You've got to help me. I hid from the monkey spiders as long as I could, but they finally got me. I'm trapped here. Will you get me out of this? Their saliva will dissolve this webbing. It can get me free if you can get enough of it. But there's another problem. Even if you free me, I can't walk. The monkey spider's venom has paralyzed me. The fungus in these caves is an antidote, so get some of it too.
No, I need to grab some of this, don't I? I don't like that sound at all. Actually, you should check for Cabal's gear in the bazaar. They did fix it, and you may find Masterpiece gear now. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if there's any in there. not like we can really sell it to ourselves anymore. Squelch from picking it up, bro. Cave fungus ASMR stream win, bro. Hopefully never. Daphne Blue, best Wiz player. Yes, sir, Joseph. You know what's up.
I'm free! Let's get back to my mom, quickly!
Just the way that the Beastmen run, bro. Like, it's different. Oh, there he goes. He's inside the wall now. I'm convinced the Kabbalah's boots had a more than 1% drop rate. I mean, it felt like I've gotten... Like, I would get Kabbalah's boots. Like, I had maybe 2-3 pairs at every other school, but I just never got one of Ice's. And like, I would get home from high school freshman year, I just farm, and I would never get it. Kind of dumb.
Wesley, you come back to my mom. Caliban live high on mountain in strong fortress. No way you get in without horn. You blow horn, Caliban's thugs open gate. Raiders have horn.
The Raiders aren't beastmen. They're Kalamar castaways who refuse to live under Khan's rule. Instead, they've allied themselves with Caliban.
Raiders build fort here in jungle. Gates are locked. You get key from raider hunters. Then you go in and get horn. Then you come here.
Almost mega this Pat. He said he couldn't walk because of the venom? Bro. Hey, but we cured him. So. Got that cave fungus going on. That's what's up. The 86% pip chance POV. Farming couch potatoes to stream as well. Lock in, bro. No. Not happening. I'll do it at some point. I feel like it's going to take forever just to get a full plot. And I still have to make the full plot, which is going to be hell.
You want a key? Why would I have a key? I'm a rookie. Only the bosses have keys. They're in the cave system over there. No idea why.
Secret tunnel. I'm ready to farm couch potatoes to make the plot. I'm saying, bro, that's even easier.
Have any of you found the key yet? I can't believe we got locked out of our own fort. Wait, who's this? A wizard? Maybe it has the key. Raiders, fight on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Fight!
Bro moment. Jimmy the Warriors, finally this cloud of annoyance can move from my Miami Heat, only for a new cloud of disgust when... Bro, that's crazy work. Thoughts on the Luka trade? Bro, as someone who's from the city, I don't know what the hell they're doing. Like, I heard somewhere that Cuban wasn't in charge anymore, and... because I know he would never do something like this. It's been, like, it's... who would do that? Like, make it make sense. Squid ink farming stream, brother.
Oh, you don't have the key either, do you? If you came for the horn, it's in our fort. Only way in without the key is in the tunnel up ahead.
Got an amulet out of that. It's kind of crazy. This is the one that gives... oh, yeah, bro. This costs 2 shads to give 1. What the hell?
You want the horn? You'll never get it. The Raider Nation will crush you. Boom!
That EGM had to have been drunk, and his wife called Luke to find his wife for him to have got on that phone and say, hey, do you want Luca? Yeah, some of these trades, they just don't make any sense to me. Honestly, I'll just hit right now.
I gotta hand it to you, Wizard. You beat us. That's why we lost. Horn's waiting upstairs in the fort. Good luck.
Well, I got some squid ink. Big dub.
How'd you get in here? The gate's locked, and I have the only key. You went through the tunnel, didn't you? I always tell them to fill that in, and if they need to get in the fort, just give the chance. But here we are. You're strong, little wizard, but not strong enough. Time for sudden death, baby!
Probably need all the buffs. Oh, I know. So I'm alive when Lucas signs of the Nuggets. Real, though. Alright, looks as though we have another boss. Like, Looney Tunes killing himself. Assuming this 7 buffed hit doesn't kill me. Which it might. Yep, 7 racks, just because. But do I get kill credit? I guess not. 7 buffs. That's mental, though. Thoughts on existence. We exist. We live. We ball. That's what's up. $7 on a Dark Nova. Yeah. Yeah, there was no way I was gonna tank that. Like, not at all. Like, I even have a resist pet on, and that's... But yeah. That dude was definitely stacking. Divas PvEing, bruh. Yeah, bruh. Imagine PvEing and PvE. Could never be me. That was my favorite deathmatch NP. Just double 50 blade into Scion if they shield them about 100 daily minnow into 4-pip kill. Yeah, that was a whole time. That's for sure. Alright, are we gonna have the exact same thing happen again? I remember they would do that with Vengeful Seraph. At least he's burning some buffs here. Oh my god. That's actually insane. Like, how is that gonna happen twice? So jarring looking back at old Peeve content, seeing that not having 70% of TCs being banished from existence. Exactly. It's goofy out here. Alright, hopefully a hit with higher base damage won't leave him on 800 health. Pre-enchanted hits being an 80% of side decks. Yeah, for real. Like, remember when mutates actually had to use? I'm saying. Those were definitely good times. Day 63 asking you to say bop after clicking the spell card. No sir, never. I've had people tell me they watch me because I'm not annoying. Spending 20 minutes in Unicorn way to pre-enchant my Ifrits and Brims. Good times though, that's for sure. Game was a lot more fun back then. And I'm not gonna frenzy this time either. This Thunderbird, Fire Wyvern was so good, did so much damage for 4 pips, real. It was also like Fire's only good low pip overtime at the time. They didn't really have much back then. I mean, obviously they had like Ifrit, but they didn't have overtime stuff. When, you know, they're the overtime school, so didn't make a whole lot of sense, but I... Why are they paying Planker of all things? Yeah, bro. Yeah, very glad I didn't frenzy. That would have been kind of mental.
Alright. I know when I'm beat. So, you have some kind of quarrel with Caliban? You want Caliban's jewel? I wish you luck. That shaggy fool will never part with it. It's the source of his power. Caliban thinks his jewel controls our minds. It doesn't. It's just a pretty stone. But his beastmen are so dumb, they actually believe it. We play along so the beastmen won't attack us. They don't make very many demands of us slaves. And Khan gave up on us. I was worried Khan had sent you to destroy us. But all you want is a horn? Go ahead, take it, baby. You've won the horn, but does it matter? Caliban's got an army of beastmen. My advice to you, just win, baby.
Iceberg was more infamous than Ice Elf. It was, to be honest, because that was a hit and 40 blade. So, for 2 pips, and it did mass. And then they took targeted shots at Ice, Ratbeard's words, not mine, in a patch that happened that year, and that was what sealed it. I have videos from back then. I pretty much documented the downfall of the game without knowing it was the downfall.
You back, and you have horn. Good. Caliban live on Beast Mountain. Beastmen have fought at bottom. The long path lead up to his house on top. Many guards.
Luckily, Caliban's followers aren't too bright. Even if you don't look like you belong, they'll mistake you for a raider if you blow the horn. Caliban's jewel will be your biggest problem. Wait, it's a fake? That's great! That'll make things much easier. You have a friend back in nowhere that can help us? Good. Go get him. I'll meet you at the foot of the mountain.
Way up the mountain is hard. Many guard posts. You must fight them all. Take good care of Wesley.
Man, this spell is really OP with having 35 more base damage than usual. Better ban that, not the 2-pip spell that makes shields obsolete. The spell that makes shields obsolete is apparently on identity, so guess it gets to stay, but Tamauchi does not, because it's 5 damage over DPP, actually.
Wizard, you're back. You're ready to take that storm jewel from Caliban? Let's go get it. Beans, you guard the Ark.
Darn it, James, I'm a doctor, not a security guard.
And these castaways all appear to be in perfect health. So, what else have you got to do? Come on, Wizard, let's go.
To be honest, Ice was really broken back then. Most resistant health and broken TCs, plus Weaver just being a god. Well, the way I see it, what needed to happen for Ice to fall in the rankings was the spell nerfs. And then those happened. It's like we only had 2 cards outside of, you know, like Iceberg and all that. We just had Frostbite and Weaver. And yeah, I mean, that was sort of our lifeblood. It's like that's sort of all that we had. But we made it work. We made what little we had work out really well. So, is what it is there, I guess.
Greetings!
They found us, Wizard! Look out!
No, wait, I'm a friend! Look, Wizard, there's an elevator up there that lowers to this spot. I'll only get in your way in a fight. When you reach the top, use the elevator to bring me up to you. Now go blow that horn.
This is it, Wizard! Engage!
So, we have guests. You think you fooled me with your horn? Ha! My raider friends warned me you were coming. They say you want my jewel. You will never take it. Lower the bridge. Now you are doomed, little wizard. And your pig friend, too. Smash them!
Those huts, Wizard. The vines that control the bridge come from them. Let's get in there and raise the bridge.
Ice was legit. A-bomb into moon into A-bomb into snowbird into A-bomb into moon into GG into lose rank into your bad into skill issue. Facts. Maybe you set shields. How are we doing this, bro? At least it's just a disarm. That's fine. Well, I'll just hit him now. When you walk in.
Looks like we're halfway there, Wizard. Let's find the other, plant windsheep thing.
Remember when they nerfed crit and pave to 1.33 multiplier, we kept crit heals at 2 times? Yeah, but for a while it wasn't a problem. I will say that. Because damage and, you know, shad's only costing 1 shad. Like, that was sort of a healthy enough balance. It's like, heals, if you were, like, going all in on them, of course, then, yeah, you could out-heal most schools. And then ice did lose to life pretty hard because of that. But it's like, if you were life and you went against fire, for example, like, they would just free FFA you and do too much damage, and your satyrs wouldn't work like that. So it's like, jades were a thing, but it wasn't like, you know. And of course, that's why I'm using Frenzy. Damn, bro, it disappeared. I remember like that day like it was yesterday.
You've done it, Wizard! It's a long way up, but we can make it if we work together. Let's go.
So 16 lives in queue. I think I have it screenshotted somewhere. That would make sense.
We crush you! We crush you good!
Do you think Raids of P should have different rule sets and stat caps? They absolutely should. I have seen, like, raid strategies get destroyed because cards are getting banned for PvP, and then, like, AoE spells are banned in raids, so they're also banned in PvP now, which is the reason why Sun Serpent got done away with. So, it's a whole thing. No matter year, would you say balance was at its weakest? Right after lore got nerfed. I don't know if it was then, because like balance was undoubtedly the best school at like low level before the lore nerf, but then, you know,
That barricade's blocking the path. See if you can break through.
they still had like mana burn and supernova and all this other stuff going on, so
We're off to a good start. Time to climb.
Why you here, puny ones? This our mountain. Ha! We throw you off it.
But when balance was at its weakest, I really do not know, like, at all. Like, I couldn't give you a straight answer. Like, it's been strong for all of its history, and even now that Burn and Pop are gone, I mean, I'll say probably later this year. is what I think is going to happen, because I think eventually they'll address, you know, Chimera being mental, and then, oh, yep, there it is. And then we also have other things like Scales of Destiny could get banned because it's, you know, a fire DPP hit. But I do think that balance is like right now balance is holding on to not a lot. And I think if some of those things get nerfed, then we could see balance finally take a tumble in the rankings. Remember when healers were actually a thing in the Dragonspire raid? Before all burst heals got yeeted into the stratosphere? Yeah, It's stupid that they did all that. Like, even this card right here, like, you could have done some crazy stuff with Snowball Barrage. You can't anymore. Like in PvP.
Listen, Beastmen! We're here to talk to Caliban. There's no need to fight.
We fight anyway. We stop you now.
Well, I'll say one thing for them. They're consistent.
Probably going to want that blade. Alright, do we think we get enfeebled first round? Or disarmed or whatever? You'd think that a raid would be a place where healers would thrive, but no. Yeah, it's kind of just goofy as hell. I just need that minion gone. Yeah, very good that I used that Ellie Blade. Rip healers in this game. I haven't used my healer setup since Darkmoor. Yeah, and even in Darkmoor, you get punished for healing in a lot of the fights. Damn, that actually did a lot. No need for healers, and everyone gets 200 plus damage and 50 pierce. Just spam hits. That's how its Harvest went down. That's all there was to it. Let's go. We'll be doing a Catacomb stream soon, so we'll need healers then. Hell no.
We made it. Now, let's get young Wesley up here.
Oh yeah, I guess the quest's not over.
Thanks for the lift. The shipwreck is Caliban's lair. You should be able to find him on the upper deck.
Let's get to it. After you, Wizard. Wesley, you wait out here where it's safe.
If you say so.
So for Caliban, I know he's got some intense cheats, so let me look into that. So oh, but he like summons one of those storm minions that disarms. Oh, but you can't like. Well, I think as long as I just Snow Angel, it should be fine. But I may want to pack a Mammoth too. That's probably what we'll do. See the Catacomb stream or a Peeve stream, pick your poison, brother. It'll be a Forbidden Library farming stream. If any of y'all have the gauntlet, I might do it at some point. Probably after like next weekend though. Because while I still have membership on this account, I still wanna get as many budget streams done as I can. Especially because life has gotten very busy as of late. So yeah. Honestly, do like a spin-off series specifically dedicated to selling Catacombs on Daphne. Wizard101 on a budget walkthrough GX. I mean, I do like kind of what you're looking at is like soloing some of the side quests that are kind of mental to do at the appropriate level. Like if I were to solo the Beastman Fight Club, which I can get here, like that could make for some interesting content. Alright, apparently can't teleport there anymore. Interesting, cool, fun. I have the Highlander Gear Gauntlet from a couple years ago, but that was basically the predecessor to the Forbidden Library gear, now that I think about it.
We tried it once your way, Wizard. Are you game for a rematch?
I'll take those odds. Time to up the stakes.
Yeah, bro. Instantaneous. Absolutely dumb. Alright, surely with more pips, right? Oh, bro, never heard of Ages. Bro, I don't even know how many training points I have on this character. Keep it a stack. Okay, I'm just gonna send this. Well, obviously can't right now.
So much for your rematch. Let's find Caliban.
A second amulet is at the World Trade Center.
We stop you, human! We stop you now!
We're gonna use this blade first. Set Shield Gaming. Good night, Godzilla. Thanks for coming through to the stream. Can that just be the Nerf version? It was the nerfed version. We're good. Biden blast. I got a pip opal from that. Big dub.
So, you think you're breaking my army? Ha! You've walked right into my trap!
Sorry to have rigged the game, Wizard, but we must help Caliban. He controls us.
Wait, Caliban! There's no need to fight. Let's put an end to the quarreling, the warring. If we listen to reason, we can help each other.
Maybe Pig is right. No! Now I crush your minds! You are my slaves! You will obey me!
The joke's on you, Caliban. Your jewel won't work on us. Listen, we just need...
Never! I will never help you! Khan sent you! Khan and his villagers mock us! Keep their clean water from us! We will smash you! Then we will smash that puny nowhere village! Beastmen, attack!
Alright, so we have every buff under the sun that can't be undone with a disarm, so I think we should be fine. Yep, that's why we use them. Oh, dude, I had another sharpen that I could have used. Oh well. Ice and Death. Very cool. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that. I can't bubble in this fight, right? Chimera? Well, I guess that doesn't help me, but... Alright, so Mammoth is probably the play. Okay, so does that get rid of a blade? I don't think it does. I think it gets rid of a Storm and Fire blade. Yeah. But he can't disarm me again. Okay, so... It does also kind of depend on what he does right now. Race, but I don't think he has extra res. Yeah, we knew that this spam was gonna happen. So what's that gonna be? Okay, so... I'll do this. Perfect. And then I'll wait like probably another turn before I just bite and blast him. Alright, that should be plenty. 1430. Yeah, with a frenzy and a bubble, we're totally good.
No! Son, what are you doing?
There is a better way, Father. Sycorax, the evil witch, tricked the Beastmen into believing this jewel controlled their minds long before I was born. The Beastmen lived as her slaves. You were her favorite, Father, but when you found the one called Khan, you turned against her. Khan rid the island of her once and for all. But after Sycorax fell, what did you do? You took the jewel and turned it on the Beastmen again. Now the tribes were your slaves.
I used the jewel to keep us strong. We must stand as one against the outsiders. But the jewel, its power is a lie.
Let it go, Father. We have let fear and hate rule us for too long. We will work with the outsiders and live in peace. Wizard, take this jewel far away from here.
Caliban trick us. He must die.
No, he will be exiled, just as he exiled my mother and I. Maybe he will bury his hate in the jungle.
Well done, Wesley. You beastmen can overcome your savage past and build a better destiny. The jewel will... Hold on. Wait. This isn't a storm jewel. It's just worthless quartz. But why did Khan say...
Nope.
Khan lied to us. He wanted us to come up here and leave the Ark unguarded. We have to go before it's too late. Beans! What happened?
James, we're in trouble. While you were gone, somebody must have snuck on board. They got the jump on me and Spark. I didn't see who it was. They hit me from behind. When I woke up, Spark was gone, and the Lux capacitor, too. If we don't get it back, we're stuck here.
It was gone. Gone!
Inside voice, Captain. Look, if we're gonna get to Xanadu or anywhere, we need that Lux capacitor back.
And we still need a cyclolabe to boot. We need to find Khan's tower. Maybe the castaways can help.
Be careful, James. You too, Wizard.
You seek the master, the one you call Khan? A hard journey lies before you. Khan dwells on the other side of the jungle, where we never go. The master lives in an ancient tower. It was home to Sycorax, the Storm Witch, until the master defeated her. There is no way in.
I'll be the judge of that. Let's go take a look, Wizard.
Quickly, Wizard.
No, don't gas. Oh, is this the shade fight? Or... no, wait, no, never mind. Villagers on a random Tuesday when they saw Genghis rushing their huts. Bruh. Real, though.
There's no way across. We can't reach the tower.
Greetings, Pork. I see you escaped the Beastmen. Valiant, but too late. I have built a ship of my own with the cyclolabe to steer it. All I needed to escape this place was a Lux capacitor, and I have taken yours. Farewell.
Khan! We've got to make a bridge or something. If Khan leaves, we'll never get to Xanadu.
You seek to enter the Tower of Sycorax. There is a way. Sycorax was a mighty witch. She bound the air spirit of this island, Ariel, to her will. Ariel was her servant. But the witch tired of Ariel and sealed her in a broken tree in a shrine deep in the jungle. The spirit has been trapped there for decades. Free her and her powers will lift you up to the tower. Now maybe Wesley will forgive me because I helped you.
I think we're gonna beat Khan, and then that'll be the end of the ep. Honestly, there's a lot of reagents around here. Aerial jungle might be the new best
Hello?
reagent farming spot.
Is somebody there? I can't see a thing in this stupid tree.
Aerial walked so Furiosa could run.
Oh, hello.
Alright. It's just 2 blades, yeah. Some of the bosses in Empyrea suck so much. Yeah, yeah. It's a pain sometimes, but... beat Azteca. They done shoved Lois Griffin in a tree. Yeah, for real. I'm just gonna skip all of her dialogue without a question. Alright, 1 of 3 glimmer shells. Gas. So cool. Has no PvP so far. It feels freeing. Not having to get into the arena and queue a counter matchup. Feels very nice. Can I just get 2 here? Thank you.
You have the...
Alright, yep, don't care. The next. We're gonna leave a mark here and train the pet a little bit. Flashes back to Peter not knowing how to play the cards and throwing his deck at Mally instead. You ever wonder what spell decks would actually hurt to get hit by? Like this, probably. That looks like it's made of metal. Like, bro. I would not want to get hit in the head with that. Buy pet snacks. I'll do like 50, I guess. Given that we are close to altering this pet. I got some of that. And it wasn't even better than a Shanta. Nice. Will we be able to ultra the pet? Because I really would like to socket Ice Dealer on it. That would be super cool. Close. This is almost as crazy as when I queued for P, but at the same time it's awesome as Sauce was streaming. Yo, bro, that's it's like walking down O Block. Greg could tell you about that. Whiz ops, bro. You can use the funny Biden blast spell.
Good. Now put the webbing in the statue's eye sockets and glue the glimmer shells in. So how'd it go? You done yet? You fixed the statue?
Alright. Hey, about cigarettes.
As you stare at the invocation and memorize it, a chill creeps over your heart. The shadows darken and grow ominous.
You would steal the secrets of Sycorax? You shall pay for your hubris.
I was just farming those monkeys for paying Giver and Pip Jewels. Pip Jewels you could probably get. Actually, wait, no, you can't. Unless you're talking about Pip Boost, because the only ones that they drop are the Star Jewels for pets. I think. It's been a while since I farmed them, but I think you'll have a much better shot at getting Pip Jewels from probably the 40 Thieves and Mirage. That's my recommendation. In other Wizard news, the renowned streamer known as Austin the Sauce has now made it official for the rebranding of his community to be known as No Limit Soldiers, residing in O-Block, Chicago, Illinois. Yep, it's on site for any of the ops, know what I mean? Alright, so I bet I could just send a giant right now, and if it doesn't kill, the Nova will. $16.74. Do we get the Looney Tunes self-immolation? They drop the 10% Pip Jewels and then farm the Thieves and Mirage for Pierce. Oh, dude, don't tell me she tanks because of that. Bro. Less than 512. Got my gun in my blue purse and I don't bust back as I shoot for her. Bars. Dude, now I'm wishing I did pack Woolly Mammoth, because you know how gas it would be right now. That'd be 3 weaknesses. It's taken off. Or actually probably just 2. I don't think this is the double version. Okay, game, shad me. Thanks. Holy man, this is Avalon Current spell. Yeah, but the bottom path is like a direct weakness counter, which is good. That's why I pack it. Like it'll remove, I think, up to 8 weaknesses on you before it hits. Which is very, very good.
Oh, now what?
Okay, bro. Tower of Sycorax for con games.
Oh, I'd forgotten how much I'm you.
Alright.
Looks like Khan won't make this easy for us. Let's go.
Okay, they can't Earthquake Gaming me, so we should be fine. Does remind me of I Am the Chosen Avalon walkthrough, though. I don't know if I ever watched his. I was more of a Blaze enjoyer back in that day. Alright, so let's think about Khan for a moment. So basically just kill him quick is the deal with Khan.
Here comes the rain. Again. Look out, Wizard!
Well, actually, we can't feint him after all, so I think just as long as we hit by round 5, it's fine. The people who are gonna watch this episode and didn't tune into the stream are gonna be so confused when you skip her dialogue. There's bits and pieces of it, and I think they'll understand. Like I'll put in the episode, like aerial walk so Furiosa could run. Also, thank you for the sub. Let's see who it is in a moment. Leangela Richardson.
This portal should lead us to the top of the tower. And Khan, be ready for anything.
Thank you for the sub.
Pork, my old friend. You've made your way up here. Impressive. But you are, alas, too late. As you can see, I have completed a vessel to carry me away from this soggy sand heap. It is small, but upholstered with rich Valencian leather.
It's not too late, Khan. Give me back my science officer and the Lux capacitor, and I'll get you to Xanadu. I promise.
Never. To the last I will grapple with thee. For hate's sake, I would spit my last breath at thee.
Okay, so we probably want a Lord of Winter. And yeah. That'll be the play. Round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5. Sounds about right. Let's tap in. Now I know that he does summon minions, but by that point we'll have a shad. We may even get a shad before we hit, so we'll see how it goes. I need some TikTok shop mouth tape. Goofy, 80% to a shad, we might get it. What are we looking at here? Fire Dragon? Let's see. Oh, dude, that could be real helpful. I might just blitz him next round anyway. Okay, no shad yet. But we still have until next round to kill him. Alright, still not getting the shad, but we can at least bonk him with this Lord of Winter. And then we'll just hit next turn. One, two, I'm coming. Freddy Croker. That's real. Five big booms.
From Tartarus's heart, I will grapple with thee.
No, you won't. How do I still not have a shad? That's kind of mental. There we go. There's physically no way I could not get a shad on that turn. Biden blast.
No! I am beaten. The shame.
Khan, we're not here to humiliate you. We're here to rescue you. I'm sorry I left you behind. I really did think that fall had killed you.
He was most distraught over losing you as we sailed away from Ariel.
I can get you home. I can give you everything you want, Khan. Just let me help you.
So be it. Take me to Xanadu.
Spark, be sure to get the Lux capacitor.
Indeed, Captain. And Khan's Storm Jewel as well.
W.
Master, are you leaving us? You must not. Who will protect us from the Beastmen?
You need not fear. Caliban no longer leads the Beastmen. I do. And I want peace. Will you share your clean water with us? Please?
Of course. Will you allow us to take food from the jungle?
Indeed. We will even help you gather it.
You see, you can move beyond the fear and hate of the past. You can build a new world, a new destiny. Together. Now, let's fix the Ark.
Gas. Looking back on it, I think I'm a bit too harsh on Empyrea, especially compared to Wallaroo. Don't tell Craig, though. Hey, bro. He'll see the chat reel. Maybe. I don't think he'll watch the VOD. He might watch the episode, but
You're back! Well, I held the fort for you, James. Are we getting out of here?
We shall see.
Wait, who's this?
An old acquaintance who owes the back of your head an apology. Spark, can you get us to Xanadu?
The answer had better be yes.
Now that we have a functional cyclolab and lux capacitor, yes, I believe I can create a stream portal link to Xanadu. I have already begun work converting an escape pod into a small transport vessel. The quarters will be cramped, but it should serve our needs. If you would assist me, Doctor, the first pod is almost ready.
I'm a doctor, not an engineer, you gray-blooded hobgoblin.
Wizard, perhaps I could have your help instead. If you would install the lux capacitor and storm jewel, I will finish preparing the pod.
Gas. Well, I do think that is going to end off the episode.
Thank you, Wizard. The pod's stream portal modification is complete. We can embark for Xanadu whenever you are ready.
Now wait just a minute. Once we go, are we going to be able to get back?
When we arrive, I will construct a compact stream portal pad. Once activated, it will be able to stream us back to the Ark whenever we wish.
Then let us go now. I cannot bear to be away from my beloved home 1 minute more.
We'll deliver you soon enough, but in return, we ask that you help us locate someone once we get there. A Ziggy Stardust. Do you know her?
Of course I know the luminary of the Ethereum. Wait, have you come to Empyrea at Ziggy's behest?
That's official Arcanum business, Khan.
The Arcanum? Oh my. Enough talk. Let us go now.
And by let us go now, I mean let us go in episode 8. So that will be the next stream. So, yes sir, we will travel to Xanadu once we get there. But for right now, thank y'all for watching. I've been Ice Gold. Be sure to like, subscribe, and of course, leave up 50 comments for the algorithm. My Discord is down in the description if you want to chat with me some more. Welcome to Peak World. We love Empyrea on this channel. But yeah, I will see y'all later.